Are you listening? Damn. Yeah.
And what is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Two Guys in a Warehouse. I'm Alex, and across from me is always the lovely yet tired
Dylan from TGW Podcast on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm Professor Otaku.
Oh, you forgot that you were your identity?
Sometimes I forget, because I don't actually have a degree in anime.
Yeah.
Or manga. It's
just write your name in your underwear.
I'm self-taught.
Are you self-taught?
Yeah, but so pretty much this podcast or this episode is a kind of a special episode because it's leading into our 4th year of Katsucon. Yes, sir. Yeah. So we kind of want to give like sort of a convention guide. We've only been to one con though. That's the thing, but I feel
from
like
our experience over the years,
exactly. Like what you want to look for and be ready. But before we get into that, because this is like the first time that me and Dylan have recorded an episode just us, because we had a lot of interviews lined up.
Yeah, we have, and had a lot of people on
Yeah.
that you haven't all heard from yet. So,
and actually, really quick, I want to give a quick shout out to Dylan because he's done a great job managing those interviews. Because I feel like you were really good in like keeping it on topic and shit.
You think?
Know what I mean? Yeah, dude.
I don't know, but
I feel like
appreciate it.
I feel like you think it's like dire, but I feel like when I'm thinking, it's like emergency button all the time. I don't know. But then when you know what I mean?
No.
Okay. I feel like you handle it really well because I was listening to some of them and I'm like, dang, Dylan does a good job of keeping us on track and shit.
So, I do what I can. I do what I can.
Bless you. Bless your soul.
Thanks, bro. Need that blessing. But yeah.
Before we get into that, so what have you been watching, man?
Dude, well, they were mostly seasonal, but I did just finish Gridman.
4 S's.
Yes, 4 S's. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Gridman.
I was there with you. That shit was awesome.
It was a crazy show, and figuring out what it all meant was a trip in itself.
Bless Reddit.
Yeah.
That's where I found the ending explained because, like, I kind of understood what was happening near the end, but I
there's
wasn't.
A lot. And
I like that it doesn't hold your hand though. It's kind of just like, yo, we're fucking going.
Yeah, I mean, like pretty much like what you would expect from Studio Trigger.
Yeah, Trigger, Gynax, they don't hold your hand.
Yeah, it's like, yo,
Figure
here
it
it comes.
Figure it out.
So, but yeah, that was awesome. Probably post something on Instagram about that here soon.
Nice. And you've been watching Golden Time too.
Yeah, I'm working on Golden Time. There's a review for that coming up here soon too. Show by Rock. Been making my way through that.
I love that show.
Darwin's Game.
Yeah.
Inspector. Yeah. And we decided to watch Ascendance together.
Oh yeah, we're still working our way through Ascendance.
The dub. Yeah. Don't hate on us for that. We just needed it's a relaxing show.
I feel like it works though, the dub, because it's kind of like a medieval. I feel like it's like
a
European
setting. Yeah.
I can accept it a little better.
Than
if it was.
Except for all the like gasping, like.
My one real big gripe with that show, actually, aside from that, actually, because I started to pick up on it too. I'm like, damn, I know what he's talking about. They're so polite.
Yeah,
it kind of pisses me off.
They're super polite. Yeah.
Like there's this episode, the blonde-haired kid. I can't remember his name. It's like
Lutz.
Lutz. Yeah, they're like telling him he has to be more polite. I'm like, dude, this kid is literally the most polite kid. Like, I mean, even his informal speech isn't that informal. Like, he's still pretty formal.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, he's just,
like, you have to say please at the end.
Yeah, I'm like,
thank you, please.
Thank you, please. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Good show, but definitely over polite. It's weird. Anything else you've been watching or reading?
Shoot. Dorohedoro. That's one of my top shows this season, along with Katsucon. Keep Your Hands Off the Motion Picture Club.
Those are the two shows that are must.
Probably going to be the 2 shows of the year. Honestly.
Oh yeah,
I don't know how you could top them. They're just so well done.
Dude, Dorohedoro is so much fun.
It's just
and
a
it's
freaking
so
trip,
fucked up.
And it's yeah. It's so the gore, the humor. It's just like
it's just dark humor. It's not for everybody, but
they just live in this shithole of a city, and it's just like, yo, we're just gonna make the best of it.
It's so much fun though.
Gyoza!
Whereas Katsucon is like the polar opposite. In a way, it's just like lighthearted and funny.
Let's just make an anime.
Yeah, both really good shows though.
Yeah,
really good shows. But I'm still kind of keeping up on my like 90s shonen stuff.
Yeah, I noticed that on your story the other day.
Saint Seiya. Well, Saint Seiya is the 80s, but Ninko. I just finished reading season 1 of Rosario Vampire, the manga.
Oh, yeah, dude. Bless.
Thanks, man. Thanks for getting that box set for me. I
Oh, no
appreciate
problem, man. Because I'm learning a lot from it, like how you're telling me about how the manga is.
Yeah, I can bring you just that section if you want to read it. I don't know. It's pretty quick.
Just hold off on that for a little bit, dude. I got a lot going on right now because I'm still working my way through Dragon Ball, and I've got Saint Young Man, and I've got
I still have not read the first volume for that.
Really?
Yeah.
So I've got that, and I've got Chainsaw Man, and I've got a Spy Family. I got a lot to catch up on because I've been kind of cruising through some anime or trying to cruise through some anime.
Now that I think about it, I completely forgot about Spy Family.
Yeah,
I
know.
Good manga.
Yeah. I know. The first volume is about to be available through Right Stuff.
Probably like in the summer, I guess it's going to come out.
I think in the spring.
Spring? Mm-hmm. Okay, nice.
I didn't look at the exact date, but I'm pretty sure
definitely
I heard something about the spring.
Definitely looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Oh, and then on Right Stuff, I just realized the creator of Prison School, he has another manga called Raw Hero.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anything about it. I'm assuming it's about erotic superheroes. The covers, I sent you the cover on
oh, I have not.
They're pretty, it's not super explicit, but it's like, it's very sexualized, but
sexualized.
Yeah, but anyway, are you ready to get into this convention guide?
Yeah, let me just check one thing real quick. Like spring summer, it's coming out June 2nd.
Spy Family. Spy Family.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Bet.
Pre-order now. But yeah, let's jump into the convention guide.
So pretty much this is going to be our 4th year at Katsucon.
Yeah,
it's the only convention we've been to.
Senior year.
Yeah, it's a big convention, but it's not humongously overwhelming convention.
Yeah, normally there's 17,000 people.
A good amount of people.
Yeah,
but probably not the best to start out with, just because it can be really overwhelming.
It is, but I wouldn't say that it's not the best. Yeah. I would say it's a good convention.
It's a solid convention.
Way better than Otakon.
Otakon will kill you.
Yeah.
That's like, what is that, like 20,000 probably plus?
Oh, more than
that, 25 plus probably. Yeah. But anyway, if you want to go to a convention, obviously you got to find a convention near you.
Yeah.
So look for it.
Unless you got that bread to
Unless you got
fly
that bread
across
to go
the country.
to LA and New York and shit like that. Toronto, they have a big one. Boston.
Oh, yeah, Boston, yep.
But yeah, no, it's always cool to just like try to see if you have any conventions near you. We really only have like 2 main ones. Otakon and Katsucon. And I think there's some smaller ones, but I don't know if they're
there's
anime centric.
MagFest,
that's like more video game.
Yeah, more video game. And then there's a couple other ones in Virginia that are smaller that come around in like November and things like that. I think they just.
But
have
at that point, we're getting ready for Katsucon.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, look for your convention, and the most important thing is booking a hotel room.
Yeah.
You got to get that.
And don't think that you have to stay in the convention hotel if your convention is in a hotel.
And this is going off the assumption if you're going to a really big con too, because I feel like maybe smaller ones you could probably get away with it, but bigger cons is going to be super loud.
Yeah, but I don't think all the larger cons are set in hotels.
Where's Otakon?
I think it's in a convention center.
It's actually a convention center.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because the Gaylord is a convention center slash hotel. Oh, okay, true.
So not necessarily every con is going to have a hotel that you can stay in, but specifically Katsucon does. And
bless you, Katsucon.
Yeah, it's cool, but if you're trying to get some sleep at night, then
there's always a ruckus.
Yeah. I mean, we even stay in the hotel across the street,
and it gets pretty loud.
Yeah,
but it's doable.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like you can sleep through the night, but definitely trying to go to sleep. You're gonna hear people running up and down the hallways and stuff.
So obviously bring your friends to conventions too, because
it
if you do get a hotel
cost.
room, you can split it up. Because you and me, like our first year, it was like 500,
600,
600.
I think.
Was it 600?
I think it was like $1,200.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, for 3 days.
Yeah,
3 nights.
So if you can get some friends to split that bill up, you're better off. Better off for sure.
And I mean, that's just more money to put towards merchandise and stuff.
Exactly, because you're going to see a lot of shit that's really cool. Next thing, Katsucon at least, there's a lot of restaurants. I would always suggest kind of bringing your own food, just because it's pretty expensive.
Yeah,
over there.
We normally eat out like the first night, or the second night, and then we bring snacks, hot pocket sandwich stuff,
stuff.
Just
granola bars.
Yeah, granola bars.
You don't want to eat like shit the whole week.
A case of water.
Die.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, the hotel we normally stay in actually has a kitchenette area in it. It has a stove.
It has a continental breakfast.
Yeah, that's also really nice too.
That up.
You can get that free breakfast.
Continental breakfast. Yes, sir. And
get to the breakfast early, because if you don't get there, like if it's like 7 to 9 or 6 to 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
Don't get there at 8:30 because it's going to be gone.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have like
You're gonna
people
have
in
scraps.
half cosplay, just like
You're gonna have
eating
to
the rest
eat
of the eggs
out of the trash.
pretty much. And they're pretty strict about getting that food out of there as soon as
Yeah.
it hits 9. So
Yep.
it's over for you. But another thing is, I'm not sure if other conventions do this, where they have like a guidebook.
Yeah, so
you
there
can-
is actually an app that we use called Guidebook. And I know there are some conventions
They
that
do?
have it, yeah. And so what it does is it tells you all the events for every day, and you can schedule your stuff through it, what you like, and then it'll send you notifications too prior to the event or a panel that you want to go to, so you know when you got to get to places, because sometimes you got to be in that line.
Yeah. Gives you a
Especially
chance
for signings.
gives you a chance to plan out your kind of day. You know what I mean?
No, when you can go back to your room, take a break, chill out, make a little snack.
Yeah. You might want to take a break. Well, because Katsucon is a bigger one too, so it's always loud. There's a lot of people walking around, so you're going to get kind of exhausted.
It gets hot in there in
It
a
gets
lot of areas.
a little hot.
Yeah, because there's so much body heat.
And then every year we go to Katsucon, we've only gotten VIP tickets.
Yeah.
So
With VIP for Katsucon, you get front of the line privileges. So when you go to panels, if there's people that have been waiting for an hour to go into a panel, you can be first in line. You get special VIP signings at Katsucon. You get VIP meet and greet. So there are perks. Like look and see if they have VIP. You are going to pay more, but
it's absolutely worth it.
yeah. Well, I mean, look at the perks, but
Yeah.
normally it's worth it.
Yeah. And the biggest thing too is, just like you said, front of line privileges. It means especially for the merchant hall and the artist alley.
Actually, they even let you in early
Yeah.
to the merchant hall and artist alley.
They separate you from the regular line. You get, I think it's, what is it, an hour earlier?
Separate you from the normies.
The normies, exactly.
Yeah. And no, it's a half hour.
It's in a half hour.
But
so
still, that half hour could be crucial.
It's key as hell.
Actually, last year, Patrick got the last Mitsuha and Taki figures from Your Name.
Oh, and then I got the holo figure.
Yeah.
The naked holo figure that's out of print now. Super dope.
Yeah.
Very tasteful.
I don't think I got anything like pressing.
Yeah. Nothing too big.
Yeah.
But definitely time is key when you're in that merchant
time is
hall
of the essence.
or the artist alley. I mean, that depends on like what you like.
Yeah.
If you want some artsy, crafty stuff. Sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah. No, some of it's really nice. You've bought a lot of art from.
I bought a lot of prints and stuff because there's some really
Yeah.
nice, talented people that do
There
some
really
cool shit.
are, yeah. And not even that. I got mine at the merchant hall, but I got nice keychains, the rubber keychains.
Keychains, those are dope.
I've got a keychain fetish now.
Yeah, I don't. That
Kind of
sorry.
came out of nowhere.
It's
Well,
really
actually,
weird.
No, it started when I was younger because I always thought because I was like driving and stuff ever since I was a little kid. So like I felt like having a keychain and a key was super official. So I was always looking, even when I'm on a motorcycle, I was always changing out the keychains on it. Like, yo, which one's best? Which one fits best?
I get the appeal. Don't
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. I definitely get the appeal because I do have a couple keychains that I treasure.
Yeah. I just picked up the Soul Eater one. Soul from Soul Eater.
Yeah, and you got
Yep.
me that Death
Lord
Death.
Death.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. I've got Himato or Umaru-chan. And then I've got Subaru from Ray Zero, Todoroki, and Deku. I think that's it.
Dude,
that's
and
it
you,
right
and
now.
you for the Umaro, what is it? Umaro Umaru-chan? Umaru-chan? You literally like bought the premium edition specifically for the keychain.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm ready to like spend $100 on the Princess Jellyfish box set just for that keychain.
Well, to be fair, I did buy the limited edition when it was on a Sentai sale for like $25.
It's still
So-
25. Oh, I guess that's not too bad.
I mean, and you get the other stuff in the limited
Yeah,
edition
yeah.
too. So
It's not too bad. Okay.
yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually I'll have to post a picture of it because the box is actually her in her little like hamster form. Super cute.
Her little chibi hamster form.
Yeah.
Jesus,
cute.
dude. All right.
And we digress.
So conventions, when you go to the conventions, they're going to have panels. They have a lot of panels.
Yeah.
And
You're going to have to pick and choose
Yeah.
on a lot of
on the
them.
guidebook.
Yep.
But what me and Dylan, like our first year, we met at this cafe to like schedule everything
Phoebe's
prior
Coffee?
to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
really good stuff. But we wanted to plan everything out. We were getting overwhelmed because we were seeing like all these different panels, and we were kind of more interested in the title of the panels,
Yeah.
rather than who's
What-
going to be
yeah.
actually hosting it. Because typically they're just
They could be college students,
Yeah.
or they could be anyone really who just loves to talk about anime, and which is cool. But if you're expecting people from the industry or stuff like
Yeah.
that to be there, at least in guidebook, it'll tell you who's showing up. If there's like an important guest that'll be there. It'll be in the guidebook.
Like we're not going on those people because it's really cool. They
some
have
of
some
them are
really cool stuff. But
my favorite one was Anime Science 101.
Yeah,
Hosted Science.
cool guy.
Yeah, he actually was staying in our hotel the second year.
Yeah, he when we walked in, he was like explaining. Well, at least one of the ones that I remember, he was explaining how Gundams can't exist because of the type of metal that would have to exist for that.
Yep, he talked about technology in Naruto, how they can walk on walls, and if that'd be possible.
And he compared it to like frogs, right? Like
there's frog tape. So and frogs, because frogs have folds in their feet. So when they put it on the wall, it's actually more surface area or something like that.
Yeah, it was something about surface area. It covers a bigger space. I don't know, something like that. It was really cool. It was very interesting stuff.
Yep. I actually emailed him this year to see if he'd be there, but unfortunately he's not going to be there. He may be at Otakon.
Trying to build up that clout with him. But yeah, so panels, because there's going to be other panels that will...
Industry panels, keep an eye out for those. Those can be really cool.
Those are very interesting.
The first year we had Funimation, Aniplex, Viz Media.
Wait, I'm going to stop you right there real quick. What the fuck, Viz? Why have you never come back to Katsucon? Their industry panel I thought was the best because they were giving away free stuff.
Yeah, because if you ask a question, you could literally ask, how's your day going? And they would give you like a keychain or
okay. And then really quick, did you say Vertical came our first year?
Mm-hmm. Or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Vertical Comics.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I missed them.
Yeah,
I love Vertical Comics.
It's probably my fault because I wasn't into manga then. So you're probably like, oh, we should go check this out. I'm like, nah, dude.
I don't know. I can't believe I would have missed that. Yeah. But it probably came in with some other panel because trust me, they'll try to mess you up. They'll have like an industry panel, and then they'll have some VIP signing or some regular signing that you want to go to.
So if you're at a panel, don't be afraid to leave in the middle of the panel because everyone knows that.
There's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, exactly. You might have to go somewhere else. Just be polite about it. Don't walk in front of everybody and make a whole big ruckus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay to leave halfway through a panel or whenever if you've got to go to another panel.
Yeah. Just don't be a dick about it. Yeah. Everybody there is pretty chill. Yeah. Pretty cool. They're all like, if you like anime, they all like anime too. They're all basically the same.
Everybody's just hanging out, just chilling, enjoying something they love.
Mm-hmm. The next thing that you really want to prioritize is bringing yourself a backpack, filling it up with snacks, water.
Yep. I've got the 2 pockets on the side. It's like double loaded revolvers, like pop.
Dylan comes in with a military grade backpack.
I do. Yeah. It's actually got bulletproof backing on
just
it
in case.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to go down.
Because we get valuable merchandise and we put that shit in our backpack, so we got to protect it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're going to want to carry it for your snacks. If you have signings that day, you don't want to have to be running back to your room at the last second to pick up what you need.
Yeah.
So Alex and I will make a list of that day, like, okay, who's signing, what do we want signed, and then we prioritize like how much can we fit in our bag.
Exactly.
And a lot of the times too, they're going to be moving you through those lines real quick, so you just want to be prepared with everything that you need. But also realize most of the time it's like the first signing's free, and then they might charge for a second one.
Yeah, that was one thing that it makes sense. I think they probably used to never do that, but I think they started to doing it because I guess maybe they pay the voice actor whoever a little less so that when they get there they can kind of charge fees for their things.
But also a lot of people, or not a lot, but there's some people that come and sell it. So it's kind of a way to deter people from selling autographs.
Yeah. And I mean, usually because, certain voice, like we met Sherry Lee.
Yeah.
And sometimes it will say like the first signing's free, but then it'll have like a selfie. It'll charge for selfies. But like I asked, like, I don't know if it's because they're just trying to be nice, but I remember asking like, oh, can I take a selfie? Yeah. They never charged.
Yeah, but, a lot. Even Steve Blum.
Yeah,
I don't think he charged.
Yeah, so you got to be just. I mean, just be polite. I mean, they're regular people too,
and be courteous of everyone else.
Yeah,
everybody is also trying to get that time, that face to face.
Although that one normie that tried to come at us when we were, it was probably miscommunication with the whole staff, which kind of put us in that situation.
Yeah, it was definitely it was nobody's fault except the staff at that. I mean, they've fixed it then, and every year that's one cool thing from going to this convention for 4 years. Is you see them upgrade each year.
But just real quick, just to go into that story.
Yeah.
They so we had a VIP signing that we were supposed to go to, and they capped the line for us, and they've never done it before. That was our second year, which I would say was probably the worst year.
Yeah.
In terms of just organization.
Organization, yeah.
But they capped the line, and we're like, we're kind of upset about it, obviously.
Yeah.
But the person or the guy that runs the line, he's like, just come back here for the regular one. We'll have you in the front of the line.
Yeah. And I can't remember, but I want to say when we first got there, somebody told us no, we couldn't, and then we had to go find that guy.
Yeah. We
Like,
had to find.
hey,
It's the same guy every
yeah.
year. It's so funny.
Yeah,
And then they fixed it up, but then like the guys that are because it was just
they
a
had been
normal
waiting there for
yeah.
hours, which we understand. But
Yeah.
it's like, you know,
It was just
we got-
miscommunication,
yeah.
but that one dude was definitely ready to rumble.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
I would just want to say I was
he was
definitely
getting
prepared.
pissed. Yeah.
I always have my brass knuckles with me, so ready to go anytime.
I think those are illegal, dog.
I know. That's why I have them.
Dang,
The
badass.
illegal stuff is always like the most powerful.
Yeah.
You know?
But they're really just like aluminum foil spray painted brass color.
We'll never know.
Yeah,
Unless
until you break them out.
Unless you get hit by it.
Yeah.
Then you'll know.
Rolled up aluminum foil would still hurt, but anyways. So yeah, you know, like you also got to be patient sometimes with the staff because there will be miscommunications and things like that. So
And then real quick, just because me and Dylan are more into like industry panels, we're into VIP signings and meeting the voice actors. If you're not into that, there's so many other things at conventions. Usually they'll have like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering tournament.
yeah, they have arcades set up, and you can go and hang out in the arcade and play games. They have how to make your own cosplay, build your own Gundam.
Oh, the Gunpla!
Yeah,
We
the
never
Gunpla. Yeah. They have voice acting sometimes, like voice acting lessons. Who hosts it?
Greg Hauser?
Greg Hauser, yeah. He hosts a 3-day voice acting lesson. So there's so much to do.
And I was going to say, like, depending on what convention you go to, look into what they kind of prioritize. Because with Katsucon, it's actually Japanese culture.
Yeah.
So,
they actually have
like
an
tea
opening
ceremony.
ceremony. Tea ceremony. And then they have the ending ceremony. And they will have things.
They have like a kimono thing where you can go and try kimonos, I think. I've never been.
I don't know if it's every year, but I have seen that before.
They'll have like, just check out your convention, whichever one you're going to. They'll have like
definitely
kind of something they prioritize.
Look into what's going on ahead of time if you can.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be huge.
But we will say that we definitely endorse Katsucon. They're really dope.
Oh, yeah. No, they
always fun. Always fun.
I mean, we've had some not bad experiences, but some like situations come up.
Yeah.
Like the first year when they had a VIP meet and greet and we didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
They didn't really explain it well, which is like just a small time period for only VIP to go and actually meet the voice actors. But then they fixed that the next year and made it more aware and everything. Like somebody told us, like, "Oh yeah, man, like you're able to go and actually meet them."
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? And we missed that. So just small things, but they've gotten a lot better over the years.
Yeah, I think the third year was probably the best year. which was last year
by far. Yeah, it was super organized. I even told one of the guys I was working there, I was like, "Yo, you guys like did an awesome job this year."
Because the people that work at convention are usually volunteers.
There's
not
some
really getting
people that
paid.
are actually employed by the convention, and then there are a lot of volunteers as well.
Like the people that run the lines, stuff like that.
And that's something you can look in. Excuse me. That's something you can look into as well. With Katsucon, you can basically go to the convention for free by volunteering, but you do have to put in a certain amount of hours to get the pass.
Yeah.
So and it's going to be different things.
Yeah.
It's like coat check. It could be like clean up stuff. It could be handing out like wristbands and things like that. So
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they provide a room for you too, right? During the
yeah,
stay?
there is a room, but you're bunked with
a couple people.
Yeah,
several people,
other
probably.
volunteers.
Yeah.
So.
But
So that is something you can look into as well, especially
if you're interested.
Yeah, and if you don't have the money to go to a convention, but you really want to, it's a little bit of a sacrifice because you might not get to go to every panel or meet and greet or signing you want, but it is a way to go for free.
Work a few hours and then you get to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that you can look forward. That's the easy path to get in there without spending too much money on hotel and stuff like that. Definitely dope to do.
Oh, one thing I did want to bring up too is like we were talking earlier about all the other attendees and they're really cool. A lot of the cosplayers go. So you'll see a lot of cool cosplays we've seen. Well, normally you'll see a lot of the seasonal stuff.
Right.
Or the big shows, like there's a lot of My Hero, One Piece.
A lot of My Hero.
Pokemon when Sun and Moon came out.
Yeah, they were did the
Skull
Gang.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck they're called.
But also, don't be afraid to go up to some of those people and ask for pictures from them, too. A lot of them are very willing and
they're really
happy
chill.
to, because they put a lot of time and work into their cosplays, so they want to be recognized and show the appreciation. Because some people, I mean, they go all out. and it's crazy. You'll see some crazy cosplay, and it's super cool down there. If you do cosplay too, like Katsucon, and I'm sure other conventions do it, they actually have photo shoots that you can go to, and they have a background, and like they have it in the atrium of the Gaylord, and it's like there's fountains and bushes and stuff like that there. You'll even see just individuals taking pictures of the cosplayers.
And if you do go up to a cosplayer, obviously, respect their boundaries.
Yeah.
Because I've heard a lot of stories of cosplayers saying like, I don't like when people run up to me and like touch
like
me
get in your
before,
face and
touch
stuff,
me and stuff like that. Because some of their costumes are pretty delicate.
Yeah.
Can rip something.
And it's very expensive.
Yeah.
They put a lot of money into it.
And, don't let it get to you if they say no. They'll usually say yes, but if they say no, it's probably for
they might be
a
busy
reason.
or something like that.
They're doing their own shoot, whatever. But for the most part, I've never had a bad experience with any of them. They're pretty chill people. They're basically just people. That's it.
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Dressed up.
Yeah, and they're willing to talk, and they love to talk about their
cosplays.
Yeah. So.
Everybody likes. It's an anime convention. Everybody likes to talk about anime and stuff like that.
Yeah. So and we've even had the famous cosplayer Jessica Negri show up.
Oh, our first year.
Yeah, she was there our first year. I'm pretty sure there's been a couple other ones. I don't know a lot about famous cosplayers.
I don't know about them
either. But one of our friends, she's very into cosplay, and she's talked about some people that have showed up, and there's groups and YouTubers and things like that. And
they'll have like cosplay meets where it's like all Yu-Gi-Oh cosplayers meet here. We're gonna have this
the one specific one that we see, at least I've seen every year, is the Halo cosplayers.
Oh yeah, the Halo cosplayers.
It's just like a group of dudes just
dancing and walking around. It's cool. They run deep, man. They run deep.
Oh yeah, this is like all out Halo gear.
They have a lot of Love Live cosplayers I've seen too.
Oh yeah,
they have like the idol uniforms, stuff like that.
A lot of Overwatch cosplay. I see
a
lot of
hella Overwatch.
Yeah,
because Katsucon, I don't know if it's mostly anime.
It's mostly anime, but there is still
a lot of video games.
I would say it's probably like 80% anime, 20% gaming.
You think so? I would say like
maybe 10-90.
No, I think there's a little more than video game. I feel like there is. There's a lot of game rooms, but I feel like in terms of cosplays, I feel like there's a pretty substantial amount of people that
maybe. I'm not a huge gamer myself. I only play Skyrim.
Yeah.
So shout out to Skyrim. Waiting for Elder Scrolls 6.
Fuck Skyrim.
But yeah, anyways. So I don't know. I might not recognize a lot of them. But.
Yeah. Well, it's mostly Overwatch for sure. I definitely.
Oh yeah, Overwatch is. Well, that was like the biggest game. I think Fallout. I think there's a lot of Fallout cosplay.
League of Legends. The typical big games that a lot of people play.
Apex Legends.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah,
I'm not a gamer.
I think that's what it's called, Apex Legends, and then PUBG. I think there might be some PUBGs.
But yeah, convention. Obviously, if you're gonna go, plan it out, get everything that you need together, money especially. Yep. Like
I would say, well, when it was just you and I going, and our first year, we went with
$1,200 probably. We spent
probably $1,200. Yeah.
Half of that is a hotel.
Yeah,
for us
exactly.
At least.
And then last year we still ended up paying dropping like $800 to $1,000.
Yeah.
And that was with 3 people splitting the hotel. This year we tightened things up.
We're
probably gonna try and keep a limit around $500-600.
Then that's what the hotel this year is gonna be $300.
$330.
Yeah.
Well, it also helped because one of my friends' parents works for Marriott, and that got us a discount.
Bless, bro.
Yeah.
Only gonna spend maybe $200.
Yeah,
on that's merch and stuff. Honestly, got a lot of shit that I haven't even framed.
Yeah. Biggest thing. I like going to the discotheque real quick to talk about.
Anytime discotheque media is at your convention, check their shit out.
They're probably the most important.
Yes.
Funimation, there's not going to be any deals there.
Viz Media, not important.
Yeah.
You know who's important?
Discotheque.
Media. Check them out. Because, there's one year.
Dude, I picked up GTO
for like
$43.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had Hellgirl, which has been out of print forever, for $30.
Yeah. We both, you bought me that copy, which was a bless, dude.
Oh, anytime, bro.
They had Kaiba there.
Oh yeah, they had. Yeah, sometimes they'll have their own shows. They'll have that will usually come out maybe 2 weeks after Katsucon.
Yeah,
they'll have like the early copy there.
Yeah,
and you can just straight up buy it. Always have check out. They'll sometimes have out of print stuff like Birdie the Mighty Decode. They had.
Birdie the and
then obviously Hellgirl, and then I think there was one other thing we got, but
they have a lot of stuff.
Oh, you got the Beck.
Oh,
the Beck.
yeah, I did get the original Beck release.
Yeah, that shit was dope, man.
Oh my gosh, it's I've had it signed twice by Greg Aries now.
I know he just.
Yeah, sorry, man.
No, it's cool. I like that you got it, but the events that unfolded after that, I was like, "Fuck this guy,
dude." I kind of ran away from me. I was out of my control.
Yeah,
sorry.
Nah, it's
you shouldn't have let me be first in line.
All right, whatever. Dude. I'm tired of hearing your voice now.
So yeah, no, definitely check out Discotheque. Funimation, sometimes they'll have a deal where it's like you buy 2 shows and you get a signed sleeve for them. I mean, it's not really worth it, but it is if you want to get the signatures. Sometimes the fun part of going is getting the signatures yourself, and having that experience. But they do have like that at Funimation. I will give them that.
Yeah, but sometimes it's voice acting. No,
don't expect any deals from like major like Funimation, Viz.
Yeah.
I've never seen Sentai there.
I don't think they're there, yeah.
You will see a lot of local shops there, or like even some out-of-state shops that go to just like conventions, and you might be able to find some deals. They have mystery bags, which if you like a mystery and an adventure,
not
go
worth
for
it.
We haven't done it.
Not worth it.
You got to be super lucky to get the one that is worth it.
Let me tell you why it's not worth it. Because we signed up for the Loot anime.
I don't think you can compare it though.
It's the same. It's almost the same thing. Because ours was like $20 a month. It averaged out to, and it's just random assortment of stuff. And it's just like you're better off.
We haven't gotten one, so I don't think you can compare.
Dude, no, it's the same thing. You're better off buying something you want that you can see.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be just a random assortment of stuff. I don't know.
Unless
I guess
you just like the surprise.
Yeah, I was going to say, some people like that. I thought I did, but I don't.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. It just...
they have a rave every year. I want to bring this up because it does relate to the Merchant Hall. Last year was the first year I went with Patrick.
I was incapacitated at the time. There was no way I would have made it.
Yeah. So at the Merchant Hall, they do have like... light up glasses and necklaces and stuff like that.
Party gear.
So yeah, pretty much. So if you're planning on going to the rave, which is at least at Katsucon, all ages, no alcohol is served or anything there.
That's boring.
Yeah. Well, you just pregame.
Pregame. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah,
that's what
pregame.
Patrick and I did. But yeah. So like, keep an eye out for some of that stuff because we didn't go prepared and like we still had a fun time. But like.
You want to go decked out and all the gear you need, man.
Yeah, go to the full, for the full experience.
Yeah.
So
you can show up.
And actually, they have at Katsucon they had live DJs, and one was Greg Aries, which was really cool. So
dope stuff, man.
Yeah.
And they do, and actually they have like a Katsucon ball.
Yeah,
where you dress
they do.
In like a formal. You can do like a formal cosplay. Like you can dress up as your character.
Some people will dress up as Tuxedo Mask from Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, then they have like a mask. I don't know if it's the same thing. They have
a masquerade.
It's a masquerade.
It's a Katsucon masquerade ball.
Then I guess that actually really does make sense. Tuxedo Mask. Shout out to Robbie Damon.
Yeah. Probably the inspiration behind that.
Did you ever tell that story about when you met him?
I didn't meet him. I just was rudely yelling across the room. Well, not across the room, but so we were at one table getting something signed and he didn't have anybody there. So I was like, we saw him the day before and then we saw him the next day and he like had sunglasses on and just kind of seemed a little lethargic. So I was like, hey, Robbie. And I just like, put my thumb up to my mouth like he had been drinking or something. Like I was like, hey, you have a little too much. And he didn't find it funny.
Yeah, he did not appreciate that joke.
He did not reciprocate with a laugh.
Honestly, a lot of voice actors got to watch out for Dylan because he is just into just
sometimes, man. I'll
dicking
just
them.
Like,
Remember the Mika Sauce out? Yeah. You want to tell that one too? Because that was a funny one.
Yeah. Okay. So we went to
his panel.
This is the first year. It's called Soul to Soul, and somebody asked the question, "What's your least favorite show that you've ever dubbed?" Which was Brothers Conflict. So I thought it'd be funny, me being a white guy, to go up and be like, hey, Brothers Conflict is my favorite show. He's like, oh, really? I'm like, yeah. He's like, who's your favorite character? Well, obviously the one you voiced.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay. He did laugh.
Yeah,
he did laugh. So
it's like, makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I have
Actually, I think you're the one who said like, oh, the one that you voiced. I think you came.
No, I think you said, I would think I'm going to make this joke. I'm like, no. Do make that joke.
Yeah.
Absolutely do it. I always edge you
being
on.
a half white guy.
I'm the devil on his shoulder. He's like, should I do it?
You are.
I'm like, Dylan, why are you asking me? Of course you should do it. It's just like when the One Punch Man figure that you got that ended up being an absolute disappointment.
I should have smacked you for that.
There's this big like Saitama figure.
Dude, I mean, we're here. Just pay the money.
It wasn't really a figure. It was more of an
It was
action
an action
figure.
yeah.
It was like a $300 or $250 action figure. The first day.
Yeah.
The first 10 minutes of being in the merchant hall.
$300 right there.
Yeah. He's like, I don't know if I should do it. I'm like,
I did get the
you should do
Tatsumaki
it.
figure with that though.
Ooh, the Tatsumaki figure was very nice.
Terrible Tornado.
Yeah. I'm too awkward to make those weird interactions. I can't handle that.
Yeah. It's probably like super cringy when I do it too, but I'm
It's
just like,
cringy, but
screw it.
I'm like, I'm happy you did it. So I'll
Yeah.
never hate you for it. I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
That's all I care about is how you feel about it.
Of course,
'cause
dude.
It's the experience.
I love it.
together.
It's awesome.
They're never gonna remember me. It'd be funny though if I like showed up and we was there and he's like, oh, you still watch Brothers Conflict or something like that.
That would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So I doubt that's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Though.
Go to a convention, man. Bring your friends. It's always
It's
a fun time. You have some great
It really is.
stories.
It's like a party.
Yeah.
Just hang out, like
Like-
have a good time.
I know we tell this story like almost every podcast,
Mhm.
but I'm not going to tell the story. I'm just going to say like, even though this happened, it's funny to look back on it. And that is, in fact, when
King Vomit
threw up in our hotel room the third year, last year, and it
ruined the.
okay, so
it ruined the experience of the hotel room.
Yeah.
Because that was always like our
the
sanctuary.
decompress.
We would go. We picked up some anime. I remember the first year I bought Is This a Zombie? And I brought my laptop. We hooked the HDMI up to the TV.
Watch a couple episodes before.
Yeah,
heading out
watched a
again.
little bit. Yeah, just had like a couple beers, just relaxed, chilled out. Then like at late at night, it's really cool when everybody kind of like goes off back to their rooms and just hanging out. And it's just kind of empty outside. You just walk around.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
especially
Look at the scenery
Yeah,
and stuff.
especially National Harbor.
Yeah.
Very nice scenery.
Yep, it's right on the Potomac River. You can see DC and Virginia from there. They have a big Ferris wheel.
You can go on the Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
Although it was closed apparently that one time that I tried
Yeah,
to get
so
on it.
we walked up and it's like, oh, can we go on the Ferris wheel? They're like,
Fuck
yeah.
no, you can't.
Like, yeah, go that way. So we go up to the guy. He's like, your tickets. Like, what?
I was like,
He's
we
like, yeah,
didn't-
you got to get tickets back at the booth. So we walk back to the booth. We need to get tickets. They're like, oh, we're closed.
Yeah,
It's
not
like,
go,
what?
not go fuck off.
And that was the first year, and we haven't been back since.
Terrible. That was
Yeah.
not a good. That was kind of annoying.
But that's not due to the convention. That's just like the dumbass people who are running the Ferris wheel.
It's like, what's up, bro?
Yeah, like in the middle of winter, standing
Yeah.
outside, trying
Like
to
I
sell
get
tickets.
it, but let me in, dog.
Yeah.
They took our picture too.
Yeah, they even took the picture.
And then they
like,
sent us back.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, fuck
It's like,
off.
yo, just let us go at that point.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else you have to add into this?
I don't
convention
think there's
guide?
really like, much else. So, I mean,
Should we just
Probably,
summarize
yeah.
it real quick?
yeah, let's do a good summary.
First of all, look for your convention nearest you.
Second,
Hotel room.
and get your hotel room. I use booking.com because you don't have to pay until you go to the hotel, because you're going to want to book that like 2 months after the convention. As early as it'll let you, you want to book.
Yeah.
Because by April, rooms will be sold out
Yeah.
for the next convention.
Make sure you save your capital. Get some money.
Yep.
Get some money going.
Every paycheck, be putting money to the side.
Trust me, because you're gonna like not just a hotel room. Once you go in there and you see all this cool shit that's being sold,
It
you're
is
gonna
going
want
to
to
be
get
calling
it.
your name. It's like a whisper in your ear, like, buy me.
And real quick, there are no great deals at conventions.
Yeah, other than discotheque.
Other than
Sometimes you can find some phenomenal deals.
Love you, discotheque. I love you.
Yeah, but that's the only place that I've ever seen like a really good deal. Sometimes like the independent stores will throw you like in a free poster or something
Yeah.
like that, or like
Yeah.
buy
Should
so
we drop
much.
their name real quick?
Anime Pavilion.
Yeah, I buy like 50 volumes of manga from them,
Yeah.
and I think if you buy 10, they give you a free DVD.
Yeah.
it's like a crappy
and it'll
show,
be,
but
like, a
it's
discounted
pretty
or
dope.
something.
It's really
Yeah.
dope, and you might get something like I think they gave me Green Legend Ran or something. Actually, ended up being a pretty cool series. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
So yeah, there are like some places like that.
Find some cool stuff.
Anime Pavilion in Springfield, Virginia.
Shout out to them.
So,
You think they'll
yeah.
sponsor this podcast? Probably not.
Yeah. So yeah.
Look for
Also, real quick, now that I'm thinking about it, because I know it's a big thing with Anime Pavilion. Keep an eye out. Sometimes places will have signs that you can't bring bags into their little area.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're afraid of people stealing, obviously. Because
And they
it
have-
is open, and So just be respectful of
and
that.
don't steal, because they actually have mugshots of people that stole at their booth.
Yeah, and it's like you go into the merchant hall, so there's like double security. You got security from the people from that store and people at the entrances.
And honestly, you don't know who's going to be a hero. You might have a cosplayer that comes running after you.
Yeah,
you have like a,
and they funnel you out of one door. You can't go in you can't go out the way you came in. They will shut that down.
They'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
like you better get ready.
Yeah.
But going back to when you find your convention, look through the VIP tickets and what perks you can get.
Yeah,
because if it's worth it, like front of the line privileges in terms of like merchant hall,
special
signings, VIP signings, stuff like that. And when we pick up our badges, we don't go to where normal people pick them up.
Yeah, so we'll be in and out of there in maybe 30 minutes.
Maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like 10 minutes, and and they throw in a shirt. They'll give us like hand sanitizer. They give us a different lanyard for our badges, a different badge.
They give you a bunch of posters.
Yeah, they give you posters and stuff like that. So it can be really worth it. But if you go through the regular line, it can be hours that you'll be standing in line.
We've been there by accident once.
Yeah.
And that line is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. It wraps back and forth. It's got to be at least a half a mile long.
Yeah. And we go Thursday. You can pick up your badge Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
Thursdays, it's filled. And then you go Friday, it's filled. You go Saturday,
because you
by
also
accident,
have people
it's absolutely filled.
Are picking up
one day
passes. Yeah.
So definitely worth. If you're gonna go for the whole weekend, definitely worth getting the VIP. In my opinion.
Just spring. It's a little like normally double.
Yeah.
So it's worth springing the extra cash for it.
Download the guidebook if they have
a guidebook. Definitely download that. Keep an eye on things, because sometimes events do change time or location. So that's another thing with guidebook. It does tell you the location, which is nice. Merchant hall, I would say go the first day, just so you can see what's there, and if there's something that you really, really want.
That's like pressing.
Yeah, get it the first day. There's no need to wait for the last day, because at least at Katsucon, there's no last day convention deals.
Yeah, I could have sworn I've heard. Well, I mean, it was a different convention, but it was another like pretty decent sized convention, and they were just trying to get rid of stuff. I don't know if you just go to the wrong booth. That could be an
independent.
Yeah, I was gonna say
too.
Yeah.
So they don't want to take all that back on the truck.
Yeah, they're just like, yo, let's get rid of this shit, but not for us.
Yeah, don't expect there to be a last day deal.
Yeah.
And
don't just go just to buy shit either.
Yeah.
Just go to have fun.
Yeah.
Bring some friends. It could be
have
a really
good time.
Yeah. Also, real quick, I've seen in other I'm a huge fan of Pataku, and they did a convention guide, and some of them talked about how like it smells like shit because like some nerds don't take care of themselves.
Yeah.
Not really the biggest problem at Katsucon. I've never noticed like a really bad odor or anything like that. It's actually
maybe
pretty clean.
One or two places, but
that's because it's hot too.
Yeah, it could be hot, and there's a lot of people there, but I mean. I've never been like, oh my god,
I need to get out of here. I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
no, nothing like that. So
yeah, don't have to worry about that. I wouldn't say.
Yeah, so pretty much just go to convention. It's fun, really good time, super entertaining,
totally worth it.
If you're in good shape, cosplay, you'll meet some really cool people.
Yeah,
we've been trying to get in shape for years. The fifth year might be the year.
Yeah,
this is our fourth year.
We're on our way back.
The comeback is real.
And some dark shit's gonna happen in this summer, and we're gonna just like
hope not.
Yeah,
I'm ready to have some light in my life.
Yeah, so we can cosplay. Like you've been wanting to cosplay as Luffy.
Yeah, dude, I've been wanting to do Luffy
since the first year. I remember
since the first year, and then I got really close to being ready.
Yeah,
and then.
I think I'm gonna cosplay as Banritada from
what a basic.
Nah, dude. Yeah. Wait. From when he was the waiter at
the maid,
the gay birthday party. Yeah, he's dressed as maid.
Oh, actually, thinking about maids, just real quick, we went to
they do have a maid cafe. Yeah, I can't believe we forgot about that.
Yeah, I still have the little Polaroid picture we took together with our maids.
That I mean, it's worth going to once. I can't say it was the best.
It's pretty cringy. I'm not gonna lie, and that's
it's very forced.
It's cool to experience and see. Maybe if you like it, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not going on anybody that likes it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like for me,
and you have to be pretty outgoing to do it because they want to play games and stuff like that.
They'll play games.
Yeah.
They'll ask you what your spirit animal is. I'm like, I don't know, a penguin. I'm like, what did you get?
I think an eagle.
Did you get an eagle? Fuck you.
No. Was it an eagle?
No, I think you said you thought you were an eagle, but she said. She doesn't think you're an eagle
or something like that.
Yeah.
Or what were you? You were a bear, right?
No. What the fuck? Everybody says I'm a bear. Either a bear or a cat. I'm neither.
Change your Instagram name from.
No, don't say it. That's my personal.
Yeah.
It's my personal Instagram, and that's a really dope ass name, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, the maid cafe is it was fun, but
Yeah. Oh, and it's really expensive for the amount of food you get. You get
I got like onigiri, like 3 onigiris that were like the size
really
of my
small.
thumb.
Yeah, and then you get like one matcha ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I forget what I got. It was so small.
Yeah.
Like, don't expect it to be a full meal.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll probably have to eat afterwards.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like you had
I think it cost us like $14 a person.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's not enough food. We were hungry as shit after.
Yeah.
We went home. We went back to the hotel, got a Hot Pocket, and then we were good to go.
Yeah. Bless Hot Pockets.
Bless Hot Pockets. I think that's pretty much it, man. I don't know if there's anything else to add to it.
Yeah. If you have anything that we missed or anything like that, maybe I'll make a little post on convention guides.
Check us out at Katsucon 2020. We'll be walking around.
We will be there. We got new business cards.
Yes.
So we'll be passing those out. Maybe next year we'll have some shirts to pass out.
Yeah, we're trying to get some shirts, but it was not in the budget this year.
But yeah, if you are going to be at Katsucon, feel free to hit us up in the DMs on Instagram and come and find us and hang out.
Yeah, we're pretty chill.
Yeah, we don't mind.
Yeah. All right, but don't bother us too much because we got shit to do.
Yeah.
Like get those VIP signings and hit that merchant
and
hall.
hit those panels. Yeah,
and that merchant
That's
hall.
probably where you're most likely to find us. As the merchant
panels.
hall.
Oh yeah, the merchant. Oh yeah,
on Friday.
Typically, yeah.
Friday
for sure.
morning.
Friday morning. All right. Well, signing out. Bye.
Bless.